Is it just me, or does no one else love a nice warm candle when you get a cold front in early October? October 12th, and we get a cold front. Not cool. It got down to about 35 degrees today, I believe. And I didn't like this candle specifically, but I had another candle lit in the office. And it was so nice to just sit back and watch the candlelight burn when you knew it was like 30 degrees outside. Shout out to Modern Merchant. They sell these candles. If you're ever in Sheridan, they don't make these candles, but they distribute these, and they in my opinion distribute the best candles in Sheridan. Sheridan has a candle co, but in my opinion, they don't make as good of candles as these ones are, and you can only buy these at Modern Merchant. Also, one second, I'm gonna put this away, and then I'm gonna go grab a little special something I've been getting into lately. Airsoft. Pretty dang fun. I was out with the boys the other night. Except this gun in particular, the battery on it broke. So I ordered like 3 new batteries for it, and they did not get here in time. So I wasn't able to use this gun. I had to use a little cheaper one, but this is my gun that I use for airsoft. I'm gonna probably invest in a sniper, but more on that on a different day. We'll do a whole video on airsoft and all the fun stuff that goes behind that. But if you don't play airsoft, you should try to get into it. It is a lot of fun. Okay, so now that we're back from that, let's jump into today's video. So there I was, just searching the web. Was like, oh, I need a new tripod. I need a new vlogging tripod. Not a new one. I actually have never had a vlogging tripod. I have never once vlogged with a tripod. I hold the lens as far as I can and pray for the best. And it has worked and I use the 24-70 for that. It has worked for the most part so far. But I've been looking for I would say I wouldn't go cheap when it came to a vlogging tripod. I wanted something that I knew would last and I knew would cover all my needs. So that is why I went with the Mantis pod. I saw this on a couple YouTube videos actually, and when I was looking through, I was like, that's an odd name for a Mantis pod. Why do they call it the Mantis pod? We'll get to that in a minute. This video is also not sponsored by Mantis pod. I just thought this would be a good video to do, a little review on the Mantis pod. So, without further ado, it's got a ball head. We'll start with that. Full ball head, which is very nice. And then you just tighten that. Ball head sticks in place. That is not going anywhere. You are not losing your camera on that. And you can actually take it off pretty easily with this little screw here. Just unscrew that, push the pin, boom. Your head is now off of the tripod. So we'll put that to the side. The tripod is actually very interesting. So when you have it like this head part where the tripod head sits, if you push this button here, it'll move. Does it? Oh no. If you push this button here, it moves the head. So it goes up and down. And what the tripod in this is it doesn't come out like this, like a normal would. These swivel out to create a tripod, setting it right down. Actually, pretty sturdy for what it looks like. And then once you bring these out, it actually reveals this little compartment in here. And so I'll tell you now the reason they call it the Mantis pod. It is this little latch right here that comes up and sticks out. You can then place that on a surface, and these will make contact with it, holding your camera like so. So your camera then comes up with the ball or with the head to there, and then you use the ball, come up, level, and then you have hands free. You set it on something, hands free, and then you can just talk to the camera. And then when you're done, just fold that back in and walk away. Fold these in, hold it out, boom. So then what's also in here when you open this up is this little foam mount. It just slipped in there, pops out. It is a pretty standard phone mount, and it does slide depending on the size of your phone. If I put my phone in there, mine's the mini, I don't even know what this is, like the mini 11 I think. It's already too small for mine, and it's the mini. You slide that out, put it in, boom. Your phone is now your vlogging camera, which is why another reason I like this is it has the option, kind of like the Peak Design travel tripod. It's got a built-in phone mount for whenever you need it. Put that back. And then the thread is right there on the bottom. So then when you're done with that, just slide it back in. So then you can fold these up, and this is what the package is. When you're vlogging, you're holding it like this in your vlogging. Now for some people, that's not a long enough reach. You maybe need a little bit of a longer reach. So what you do in that case is you take this, you fold it out, then for whatever reason you have to push this button, and this button at the same time, fold it again, then you get this. And what this does is there's a little hidden compartment here. Just pop that off, twist it out, and you now have a hidden hot shoe that your tripod head can go into. Just slide it in there, tighten it down to lock it, and boom, you now have an extended vlogging tripod. And you can't put it into tripod sitting mode at this, not that I know of at least. But then when you're done, you just unscrew it, push down, swipe out, put this back in, bring these back down, and then boom. Go back to tripod if you want. It's definitely quite your money's worth. One of the reasons this thing really sold me when I was watching the tutorials was this piece right here. This swivels, so if I was to put a microphone on there, put it on, tighten it down, you can then have it to when you're vlogging, so say I was vlogging, have the microphone facing me, like this, talking to the camera, microphone's facing me, and then if you come this way and are vlogging someone else, or recording someone else, and they're talking, and you want to ask a question, you then just slide that puppy right over, ask the question, slide it back, get the response. So then you don't have that typical vlogging sound when you sound your voice is coming from behind it, because this is what's capturing the voice, not this back here. So when you have the option to switch it over and catch exactly what you're saying as clear as you can, as clear as the person in front of you, it's very nice that you can just swap real quick, swap it, ask the question, swap again. Super, super easy. So this is what it looks like. You just get your camera. This is my camera, the X-T4, at least for now, video coming soon. Slide it in, boom, it's locked, lock it out. This is what I have as my setup, and that is not going, oh, I never locked that, whoops. And that is not going anywhere. That is staying exactly with you, no matter how much you're panning. You could tip this upside down and film lower if you needed to. Get close to the ground, all that good stuff. And then back up like this, and if you unscrew this, there's a little slide here. If you undo that, then the camera can actually swivel on the plate mount without using the ball head, which is it's very useful if you're trying to get very precision shots. And then if you tighten that all the way, then it stays in place as it did before. For whatever reason, I don't think I was loosening at that time. Whoops, no wonder it wasn't working. There, tight, not moving again. And it will hold the camera on the tripod. So if I need to set it down, boom. Talking to the camera, set it down anywhere. You're talking, you're vlogging. I will be doing more vlogs now that I have the vlogging tripod, and I don't think I'll be using the phone mount too much because I do have access to a camera. I do own a camera. That is better for vlogging than this thing is. This thing still does great. If it's all you have and all you can use, go with the phone by all means. But I think that this tripod in particular is probably the best, in my opinion, that I've seen vlogging tripod out there as of right now. That could change, but right now this is probably the best. This tripod in particular comes in at around $150, I believe, without taxes. That's US dollars. So it is a little bit on the spendier option. I don't know of any less expensive options because I wasn't looking that hard. I saw this one was on like the best of quite a few popular YouTubers, and I thought, well, it looks like it would fit my needs, and it does. I have test vlogged. I haven't actually vlogged with this yet, but I have test vlogged a few times. So it works as well as you would think it would. But that's it from me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button down below. It does make a difference with the algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell to be notified for future videos, and I will see you guys in the next video.